Well, there's something you don't see every day. This thing is cute as a prom date, and it weighs just about as much. I'm afraid that if I sneeze, I'm gonna blow this thing over. Now, when you first walk in the door, this is what you're looking at right here. You're actually looking at the bathroom door, and if the decals over here are any sort of indication, this RV has seen some fun, man. This has seen some real fun. Now, these are a short interior height. I'm going to actually flip the camera real quick. If I totally stand up, I am pushing into this soft touch ceiling liner up here. But that's another thing. Like, my own voice sounds weird in here, and like I get that I have a very unique timbre to my voice, but what I'm getting at here is like it's very quiet. There's so much noise outside versus inside, and it's like dead silent in here. That noise canceling stuff really does a heck of a job. Now, this is a very interesting just style concept of a camper all the way through. I like that big sky, almost like above the beds of a truck camper, you got that big skylight up there. And just windows all around this thing, but obviously you get privacy too, which is cool. I think that's roughly a full-size bed in the back, but if you're noticing, there's dinette hookups back there. That is, like you could just leave it as a bed like they've done here, or you could actually turn that into a little dinette. Now, over here on the right, like you've got a split kitchen, so I guess we'll start on this side. Both sides have some storage above. You've got counter space. This one has the stovetop over here, the refrigerator, additional storage, and then that's the furnace down there on the right. Whereas over here, we just have a little more additional storage space, and then this is where a kitchen sink and pantry are going to be located. That fan looks severely newer than the rest of the RV. I gotta believe that is only like a year or two old, but that's cool because that's going to give us some really awesome airflow. And I like how the folks set this up. I don't know that you need a dinette in the back and the front. I think I would just leave it in bed mode exactly like they did, because you've got the seating up here in this corner. Now, you're definitely doing a sideways travel trailer two-step to get in there, and you might notice how it is a little bit of a step up into that dining space, but those chairs, they swivel, and they're actually fixed in place, so it's actually very comfortable, very easy to get in and out. And since you have limited floor space, that little clutter cut and shoe garage, that's actually a really good feature in here. And then back to where we started here, this is your prototypical small camper wet bath. Got a little steam window there to be able to ventilate some things out. You're probably going to want to be able to leave the door open and run that big ceiling fan every now and then if you do happen to bathe in here or take a big shower or something like that. And I don't think it takes a great deal of imagination to figure out why little things like this, scamps, what's the other one, casitas, why they're often called egg campers. And I was kind of joking with all the other sales guys here, and I don't mean this in a bad way. It's basically just two bolt holes that are fastened together. And as unceremonious as that sounds, it's not a terribly inaccurate description. It's just a double fiberglass body. There's only the one seam around it that is all sorts of, crimped and sealed in place. It's hard to screw one of these up, and even if there is a leak, there's not a whole lot in this that can rot. This is a fairly generational trailer, something that if you wanted to hand it down to say, to your kid or grandkid, if they start camping, this is one of those things, like, campers like this, they last so long that, like, Grandpa had one in the corner of the barn, and when he passed away and we were, doing the estate, we found the Scamp still in the corner of his barn. They just last forever. Now, an interesting note here. You do have, that is your bathroom, black tank outlet right there, and this is your kitchen gray tank outlet. Because the belly of this beast is so tiny, there's just not a whole lot of room for pumping everything together effectively. Wow, that has to be a brand new spare tire cover on that. That's got to add, I don't know, at least $4 million to the asking price, but I'm sure we can get that discounted for you a little bit. Little accessory receiver on the back over there. And it looks like maybe there was a little bump right here, just a little stress fracture in the rear corner fiberglass right there. I'll tell you what, that's fun. That's fun. I see the attraction. I think that if you're gonna go couples camping in it, you better know each other. Well, because if you spend one night together in this thing, there's some third world countries where you wake up, you're legally married by now. But, man, a solo little run around, I go wherever I want kind of little job. That's fun. And just, obviously, if you're looking for a brand that holds up, I think that really shows the test of time right there. Because that's the thing. You could beat the dickens out of this. You could just sort of clean it up. It'd be there waiting for you. Scamps are just good like that. Not to mention crazy lightweight. Because there's so many vehicles that could tow this that just can't tow any of these other big, heavy, traditional jobs over here. So, if you like the information we give you, over here at Advantage One, hit that subscribe button and give us a call. We'll get you camping when you're ready. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and have an A1 day, everyone. Almost tripped.